Hello, this is Fan Phoenix here, and welcome to my blind reaction series to Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd Century, The Adventure of the Creeping Man. So now we get our cyborg, not Cyclops, cyborg / Terminator episode. So I'm looking forward to it. And, ooh, it looks like we already have a dark and stormy night. Always a good sign when you start off with a dark and stormy night. So let's see what this episode has in store for us.
Your father's getting married again, and to Alice of all people. I still remember the box of cookies he sent the three of us when we were starving together in college.
If I'd known Alice was going to end up being my stepmother, I'd never have shared those cookies with her. But I think she wants my inheritance. She's going to take everything I have in this world, and she's sleeping upstairs like an innocent baby.
I'm surprised Alice didn't end up with Trevor. He was always crazy about her.
Trevor could never give her the security that my father will. And after the fire.
Yeah, poor Trevor. He stood by your father, though, through thick and thin.
It's gotten pretty thin around here lately. That's part of why I asked you over for this awful wedding. Father's been acting a little strange, and I wanted your professional insights.
Strange? How?
Well, it's good to see that Lestrade has female friends. That's healthy.
He's changed. He's become short-tempered, and sometimes he gets almost animal-like in his behavior.
Kindly old Professor Presbury?
I mean, it's good that she, has a relationship with Sherlock, but, it's also good to have relationships with the same sex as you are, because it just gives a nice balance.
I heard a scream. What's going on?
It sounded like Alice. I can't get the door open.
Stand back.
Cyborg guard! Ho!
Alice! Alice, are you alright?
I'm fine, Trevor.
We heard you screaming.
I thought I saw something at the window. You can let go of me now, Trevor.
Oh.
Something at the window. What, looking in?
Yes. It looked like
It's a peeping Tom, probably.
But it
I mean,
Jacob's
you're not bad
face.
looking for an animated character.
I doubt it. Your room is 3 stories up, and there's a storm raging outside.
Well, maybe it was a nightmare, Alice. Brought on by wedding jitters.
I guess. But it sure looked real.
Well, it couldn't have been. Still, I'll have somebody stop by tomorrow and check it out, just to be sure. If there's anything going on, he'll sniff it out.
It's like, I've got connections! In more than one way! I'll be begging him later tonight.
Well, if my nose is any indicator, I'd say these monkeys are extremely agitated.
I wouldn't blame them. What a mess!
It took a great deal of strength to toss these cages about in such a fashion.
The break-in started 3 weeks ago. 3 extremely rare monkeys have been stolen. Doesn't anyone care that we're trying to keep these creatures from extinction?
I care, and I promise you, I will see to it personally that they are returned to this shelter, where they can be safe.
Thank you. Look at this. The langur they took was one of our rarest specimens, and just when we thought we'd found a mate for him.
I'd like a closer look at...
Trip Ex Machina!
Watson, are you all right?
Minor damage, easily repaired.
These monkeys seem quite distressed by that sound.
Somehow her brother's involved. The girl that she was talking to earlier. That our cyborg is involved somehow. I'm not sure how though.
Another monkey has been stolen.
I may have stumbled onto some monkey business of my own. Can you come by and take a look?
It would be my pleasure.
Yeah! Because then you can beg me later to say thank you! I know I say it a lot, but it's like, they're perfect for each other. I ship it. I know they're doing it. You know they're doing it too. It's quite obvious.
This figure you claim to have seen last night, Miss Murphy, you said it looked like a gorilla and had the face of your fiancé.
Yes. Although I'm beginning to doubt whether I saw anything at all.
Yes, let us hope so. Still, one must explore all possibilities. One never knows what one will discover.
There's a
Apparently,
thingy.
our nocturnal visitor is not as careful about his grooming as you are about yours, Miss Murphy. Watson, if you would, please.
Helpful to have a robot
I
assistant.
have a match. I say, it's the professor's. Good morning, my love.
Jacob, you're all right.
Of course I am. Who are your guests?
Friends of Beth's.
Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson at your service, Professor Presbury. Tell me, how did strands of your hair get caught outside your fiancée's window?
Trevor told me about Alice's nightmare. Now you claim to place my hair outside her window? At my service? At my...
Not place your hair there, Professor. I found it there.
See how easy it is to obtain? Perhaps I should yank a handful out of your meddling head for your robot friend to study.
Father! Jacob has a point. You trimmed your father's hair just yesterday. You could have easily gotten some strands to plant outside.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. You've been against this wedding from the start. Maybe it's some stupid attempt to frighten me away.
How could you say that?
Whoa, hold it.
Whoa, no
Alright,
catfight.
I wish I would go downstairs and calm down.
Lady in the red dress, you might want something longer. You're almost getting a crotch
As
shot
the
there.
professor's assistant,
Almost.
you are familiar with his moves.
Not quite.
Have you
It's
noticed any
just long enough. Of
Well,
course,
he's
it's
been under a lot of
just long enough
We've been working very
to
hard.
cover up any crotch shots.
We're on the verge of making a breakthrough in the study of the adrenal gland. The hours the professor's been keeping, plus his upcoming wedding, have been a real strain on him.
Adrenal gland.
He does not
The
appear to be
gland that
stressed now.
causes.
I know.
the-
He's never
Blood
seemed
fight.
healthier, but I am worried about him.
In what way?
The professor's been acting kind of strange lately. As you saw upstairs, wild bursts of temper, crazy strength. Look at this. The professor did this after the chef overcooked his steak.
Quite the food critic. And this behavior began...
About 3 weeks ago. I'll bring these to the professor and Alice.
Did you hear what he said about the Professor, Holmes? He started acting strangely 3 weeks ago, the same time the primate shelter break-ins began.
I heard, Watson. Quiet. Here comes the professor now.
Twinky dink, much?
As friends of Beth, you're welcome to stay for the wedding. I warn you, however, do not meddle in my affairs, or you will regret it.
But they're also studying the adrenal gland, which
I'm
does
beginning
cause
to
fight or
suspect
flight
all is not
syndrome,
what it
which
seems
can,
I've known the professor
in
for
those
years,
moments
and
of
he's never acted
adrenaline
this way.
rushing,
It's
it
spooky.
can cause
Professor's mood
feats
seemed
of strength to
extreme
happen.
and volatile.
So
It follows that Alice's nightmare
something
might
to
have
do
been
with that?
broken
I don't
for his
know.
well-being.
Contrary to the professor's
I was
wishes,
once
I do intend
forced
do
to
some
memorize the entire like
see what I can
system
discover.
of how the
I
adrenal
shall accompany you,
gland's
of
like
course.
reaction
Watson,
works
our time
because
is better spent on
biology
separate
major.
tracks. I wish you
But
and
do I
Lestrade to
remember
observe
any of
the
it?
interactions of the family
Not much.
members,
No.
and anything which appears
In fact, I don't
untoward.
think I remember anything at all,
Holmes,
except that
if
it's
there is
produced
any danger,
by this gland
I
that's
shall
like
prove
just
more
above
than
the kidney.
adequate to the challenge. Let us meet here in 1 hour.
Ooh! Sounds like he's getting closer to the solution.
Quite a climb to the window, through the brambles and ivy. Brambles.
Climbing. Did he equip climbing gear? A la
Aha!
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Too bad the rain destroyed the footprints. But still, I can see that the intruder must have come from this direction. The game is
Afoot. Haha, yes! I knew the bad pun was coming! I predicted the bad pun. I predicted the bad pun. See, Sherlock and I get it. Like, we appreciate bad puns. So does Lestrade. I think that's why Lestrade and Sherlock, it's partially why they have their relationship on the side. I mean, they also appreciate each other's intelligence and the fact that they're both awesome, so, yeah! Oh, hey, there's that monkey we're looking for. Oh, crap. That doesn't look good. Hi, Papa Monkey! Is your name King Kong by any chance?
whatever you are, I order you to let me go now.
I don't think that's gonna work, Sherlock. I think you need some, zapping. I don't like
Those
your
are fine.
dress.
More of the pink ones. Those look good. Make sure there's enough.
Help! Are we doing a little K-Nex Magana?
Alice, what's the deal with you and Edith? You two used to be so tight.
You remember when her mother died? She promised to take care of Jacob forever. Maybe she just can't stand the thought of somebody else taking her place. I'm just trying to protect him. Protect him from what? We love each other, Edith. What's wrong with that?
Well, you're very young. You're what? 30 at most? He's what? 60? I mean, I know it can happen, but it seems a little coincidental.
He says he can't understand why you'd come between him and our happiness. You just want his money. You must not think much of your own father if you think all he has to offer is the size of his bank account. You and I know that's all you really care about. I'm so tired of your lies.
Who knows who's actually telling the truth? I don't think that's gonna work either, Sherlock! As example, that ain't gonna work.
Holmes, are you alright? I heard the ruckus.
Watson X Machina! Thank you, Watson!
To detect you.
That I cannot say. However, I do know what did not attack me.
The stolen monkeys.
Yes, our two cases appear to be intertwined.
Clearly, the professor stole the monkey.
Things are rarely as clear as they seem on the surface, Watson. Would you please scan this cup and tell me what you find?
It contains tea and simian DNA, from monkey hair, no doubt. And I'm detecting a hypnotic drug of some sort. A sleeping pill, perhaps? Maybe the professor's stress is due to a guilty conscience for his crimes, eh, Holmes?
Whatever crimes are being committed, they extend far beyond theft. Say nothing of the stolen monkeys.
Because
Trevor,
there's...
pardon me, but have you seen...
I know Trevor's involved, but I'm still not sure how our little cyborg friend here
I'm afraid
is
he's been using
involved.
himself as a test subject on our adrenal gland studies. Yes, that would fit. The wild rages, the increased strength. At first I agreed with Alice that what she saw was some kind of hoax staged by Edith to ruin the wedding. Now I'm not so sure.
Yes, I share your concerns, and I agree, something is dreadfully amiss.
The wedding is this afternoon. Where could he be? Sorry. Wrist is acting up again. Excuse me for a second. There we go. Not quite used to being part machine, even after all this time.
If you don't mind me asking, Trevor, how did you become a cyborg?
Oh, I don't mind. Although it's not a happy memory. It was a couple of years ago, just after the professor met Alice. I'd introduced them, actually. There was a fire in the East Wing. Nobody knows how it started, but it spread quickly. I was heading for safety when I heard a scream from the professor's study. The door was blocked, and time was running out. I was badly burned, but I got Alice and the professor safely away. It cost me more than you could ever know, but it was worth it to save Alice.
And the professor.
Of course, and the professor. A heroic tale. Capital work, Trevor. It was a long time ago. A lifetime ago.
A painful memory, I'm sure. Thank you for recounting it. Trevor forgot his lubricant applicator. Come, Watson. We have an appointment with Lestrade.
Ooh!
So, you suspect
What
Edith
kind of
staging last
appointment?
night's visit
Is it
to
the
frighten
appointment I've
Alice
always
off?
hoped for?
She could have
Where they
planted
finally
the bonfire
kiss?
outside the window. She really doesn't want him to marry Alice.
So I've gathered. Watson, could you analyze Trevor's lubricant?
Silicon graphite microbeads suspended in a fluid matrix. I say, quite elegant looking, on an atomic level.
Yes, I'm sure. Now, would you also please analyze this smudge on my kerchief?
Scanning. Holmes! It's the identical substance. Where did you get this?
From the primate lab.
Da da
Are
da!
you suggesting that Trevor is involved with the break-in?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I have my suspicions.
Someone's
but I would prefer to
framing
observe
it?
further before any charges are pressed.
I don't
There is
know.
still
I
the
feel
mystery
like
of Presbury's behavior and
something's
a possible disappearance to solve.
Where is the professor?
a
It's not
robot
like the
priest.
professor to be so late.
Maybe he came to his senses at the last minute and decided to stand her up.
Have some compassion, Edith. Alice looks so alone up there. Wait, here he comes now.
He's walking funny. Something's wrong. Jacob, no!
Hold it, right there, Professor.
It's all right, Beth. He won't hurt me. Jacob, let me help you.
No, this can't be. Stop. You were supposed to drive her away. Why didn't you scare her off like I ordered you to?
Trevor, what?
I love you, Alice. Everything I've done, it was all for you.
Trevor, stop it.
Of course it's all
No,
for her.
Professor, let us handle this.
Yeah, let the
You're
professionals
nothing but
handle
an
it.
animal, Presbury. She loved me first.
Break it up, you two.
The fire made me a monster, so I made you a monster.
Can't get a clear shot.
You took her from me. You and your money.
Beth, don't hurt him.
I have to stun them both at once.
Now she knows you're a monster, and you'll never have her.
I mean, you're both kind of monsters.
No, Beth, no.
Wait, is Beth Lestrade's
He is
first
not the
name?
one you want. Trust me.
Oh, Jacob, what has he done to you? Come back to me, please.
The drugs are...
Wedding?
He's all right. You're both all right.
Stop right there!
Under arrest. You have the right to
Nice.
remain silent.
Beth is a nice first name, though.
Know what I was doing.
Of course, that was Trevor's hope. He stumbled onto the transformation process during your research and hoped that by using it on you, Alice would be driven from your arms into his. Clearly, that was not the case.
Edith, I'm sorry I suspected you. I'm sorry I suspected you too. And for a lot more. I know now how much you love my father.
Trevor anticipated that any suspicion would fall upon Edith, since she was so vocal in her protests about the wedding.
What led you to suspect Trevor?
The lubricant,
The
and
reaction
also
the
that
monkeys had
noise.
to your squeaking wrist was quite singular, Watson.
Sorry.
When Trevor's wrist made the same noise, I realized that he had been at the crime scene.
And the lubricant I slipped in?
That sealed the case. Trevor had been there. He stole the monkeys and used their DNA to transform the professor.
What happened to the monkeys? Are they okay?
You shall find them all, frightened but unharmed, in the secret room in the cellar.
I don't remember any of that. Transformations, frightening Alice, nothing.
That is because Trevor drugged you with tainted tea. It contained the DNA treatment and, at the same time, made you forgetful, so you could not realize what was happening to you.
I'll bring these to the professor and Alice. Your unnatural vitality and surges of temper were byproducts of the process.
All of which led me to behave in a frightful manner. Thank you for standing by me through this, Alice.
In sickness and in health, Jacob. What will happen to Trevor? He's not himself, you know.
Yes, he needs help, not incarceration. We don't want him to go to prison.
He'll be undergoing evaluation. Your friend will receive the treatments and counseling he needs to recover from this. In the meantime, isn't there a wedding to attend to?
Oh, well, that was nice. Okay. No. Pause. No, YouTube. Bad YouTube. Pause. We don't want to watch this till next time. Yeah, that was a nice little episode. It was kind of obvious who the bad guy was once you connected the, fact that, you know, Trevor's a cyborg and the monkeys were acting all weird because of, like, Watson messing with his wrist and stuff. So, obvious bad guy's obvious, but what can you do? It's supposed to be a kid's show. But, you know, it was a pretty decent episode. We got some Ex Machinas, we got Lestrade being awesome, we got Sherlock being awesome, we got Watson being awesome. It was overall a good episode. So next time we will be reacting to The Adventure of the Barrel Board. Huh. Does this have to do with Queen Beryl of the Negamoon? Please tell me it has to do with Sailor Moon. Please, because I would love a Sailor Moon Sherlock Holmes crossover. That would be so awesome. And Ray and Amy can meet Lestrade, because those are, like, the two awesome ones, and Lestrade's the awesome one, and they could, like, increase each other. Awesome if this involved Queen Beryl of the Negamoon. Probably doesn't, but it would make me very happy if it did. So, we'll find out next time. Till then, TTFN, ta-ta for now.